Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So I'm trying something new this time, and it's a story time video, and I love to watch this kind of story time videos. And when I was telling this story, that incident that has happened with me, to my daughter, and she's like, oh my god, it's so nice. And plus I'm like a very dramatic person when I narrate. She's like, Mom, you should definitely put this out on the internet for people to know. And I was contemplating it, and now finally I'm doing it. So it's my first attempt. Do let me know what you think about it. And yeah, let's quickly get into it. So this is a story time that happened with me last year when I used to commute, say, 15 kilometers or more, like out of the city and then coming back to the city every single day. So morning and then evening. That was my commute. Because of the place that I used to work was very far from my house, and I would always have a book with me because I'm a geek like that. Now this is the time when I'm coming back, okay, from the school, from my workplace. So the time is around 6 o'clock, and I generally always book an Uber auto when the bus drops you at a certain location, and then from there I book an Uber auto, so it's safe and I know it will drop me to the my location and it will cost me certain pricing. On that day, again destiny. So on that day when the bus dropped me to the drop off point, there were 2 3 auto walas just there, and I asked one of them, I want to go, say, Kim's Hospital. That's one of the landmark near my house. And he said, oh yeah. So I said, how much? And then he quoted, say, 150 for example. And I'm like, oh wow, he's agreeing in the first go. It's okay, it will be the same in Uber as well. Let me just get this guy. So I am now in the auto, which is not Uber, which is a local guy, okay. And as usual, I would give a call to my husband, my mom, like I do that to catch up time. And I don't get time with them, so I always try to give them a call when I'm traveling, and then I get to my reading or scrolling or whatever. So now I'm a call with my mom, and then just normal. So I'm looking out, and it's like a flyover which does come on the way when I'm coming back to home. So I'm looking, I'm like, yeah, it's my usual, no worries. And I'm chatting. Then again, I'm talking to my mom, this, that, I have to tell her everything. Do you also do that? Comment below. So I'm talking to my mom, and I'm just in my own zone. And then I see, oh yeah, it's going fine, because you would not think that he is not going on the way it is supposed to be. And it's not even Uber that it gives him the direction. And I have assumed that he knows where he's taking me, but that wasn't the case. So now I am on my phone, okay, and I'm just scrolling because it's evening and it's dark. I'm scrolling, and what do? I realize, okay, so now I'm just scrolling on my phone, and it's getting pretty dark because of the winter. So I just suddenly look up, and I'm like, this doesn't seem very familiar place. So I ask him, are you taking any shortcut, or why don't we go from the main flyover, from the main straight road that is there? And he's like, no, we are on the right track. And I'm like, okay, again, red flag. I should have thought, but I did not. Anyways, I'm scrolling, and after 10 minutes, he's like, here, this is your Kim's Hospital. And I just gave him a look. I said, this must be Kim's Hospital, but this is not where I live. So he said, but you said this. And I said, yeah, but this is in, say, a totally opposite area of where I live. Okay, let's just say those who live in Hyderabad, it's somewhere in Gachibowli, and I live somewhere in Sikandrabad. Okay, so it's opposites, and he's dropping me here, and I was here, so I should have gone this side. And he's like, yeah, but you said Kim's, right? And I said, yes, but I said Kim's Sikandrabad. I didn't say Kim's Gachibowli. So he's like, oh, you should have told me earlier. Oh, that one, though, I don't even know where it is. That is too far. That is this, that. He started telling me all those things. And by this time, it was dark, okay, like 6:37. And I am looking around me, and it's like, I don't see many people. And I am freaking out. And I said, hello, like, you said Sikandrabad, which means Sikandrabad. I don't know what you need to, take me back. And he's like, no, you please come off the auto. I said, I will not. And he kept saying, no, aap utar jao, which means, you board off the auto, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. Thank God I did not do it, otherwise he would have deserted me and abandoned me, and I would have been like lost, and oh my God. Anyways, I did not, and I kept telling him that you have to drop me, you have to drop me. And by this time he's like, oh, but I have to pick up kids from school at 7 from the tuition, and I have a, I it's like my monthly thing, I do it. I said that you would have thought earlier, while before saying yes to me. So you can't be like, no, now you get down, I have to pick up somebody else, I have to drop somebody else. I'm not doing any of that shit. But he kept talking, and he's like, no, mujhe nahi karna hai, mujhe nahi karna, aap utar jao. And I'm like, hello, it's not your I don't want to. It's like, you have to, bro, like you have to. And by this time I'm like, I'm on a call with my mom so that I don't have to listen to his yapping, because he's yapping non-stop. Oh my God, in 150, what do you think, how will I reach Sikandrabad, it's too late, it's that, this, I should have never done it, I don't want to, I don't want your money, all of that things he's talking to me. And I am terrorized, and I'm thinking that, oh my God, it's late in the night, it's dark, it's like, what is this? So I give a call to my mom, like she's the first person, of course, that comes to my mind. And I'm like, Mom, like this has happened, and I'm this first thing, okay, like imagine I'm in this panic situation. I'm calling my mom, I'm like, Mom, like this is this, and I'm talking in Gujarati so that the guy does not understand what I'm saying. I'm like, Mom, this is that. She's like, why were you on your phone? This is all because of the phone. And I'm like, oh my God, can you focus on the issue, please? Then she's like, yeah, you be on the phone, and I'm not going, for the prayer house. I will be right here with you, as in on the phone. You keep the phone on, and you tell me what's happening. And as always, my charging is never charged. I'm always at 1%, below 10, below 20, always. Like, I pride myself. क्यों iPhone है ना, तो it's okay. Like, iPhone can deal with it. Oh my God, I should stop with that. People have said that what if it's an emergency, blah, 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 blah. But as always, my charging is lesser. So I'm like, Mom, I need to save on my charging. I will call you. Do not worry. I will find a way. Meanwhile, I'm talking all of this. The guy is taking me back. Okay, so from Gachibowli, now we are halfway somewhere. He's still yapping, but I'm not listening, thankfully. Then I gave a call to my husband. My husband has gone all the way where my original office is, and even outer. And he has a dinner with all the important people, of course. So I am deserted, and I don't know. And he's also not available. And oh my God, the chaos and the drama that happened that day. And I am just like calling on my tasbih, and I'm just praying. And I'm like, please God, I will be careful. Do not punish me like this. I will, do everything that you say. Just make me reach home. I have a small child, like, please. So by this point, I've put all the phones down, and now I'm just paying attention to where I'm going. And my mom is like, now you better pay attention to where he's taking you. Like, now you don't be anywhere else. And I'm like, even in worse times, Mom would not miss an opportunity to yap and to taunt me. But that's a story for another way. Anyways, so now this guy is halfway, and now he's like, now, okay, it's already 7:30, whatever the time was, and he's like, chalo, utro. And, now from here you will find an auto, here you will find an auto. So I'm trying to convince him that, at least if you don't want to drop me to the full way, it's okay. You drop me till a way where there are many people, and where I will find another autos to book. So he's like, I don't want your money, it's fine, you board off. That is constantly what he was saying. And then he took me to from this point, now he took me somewhere here where we had originally started, or somewhere near that point. But it was a crossroads, and it was an very crowded place. So I knew that, okay, I'm safe, I'm fine. And then he stopped the auto, and he did not go any further, and he's like, I will not take any money, do not worry, I need to go back to pick up those kids, so please, Behan, please come down. And at this time he was like begging literally to me, and I'm like, don't imagine if it's your mother, or if it's your sister, and who is in this similar situation, what will you do? Would you desert it, abandon her? What would you do? And by this time I'm giving him all this emotional teacher talks, and I'm like, you can't leave me, you need to stand right here, and till I get another auto. So you go and fetch another auto. So I am nicely sitting in this auto, okay, and I'm sitting, but I'm asking all the auto wala, bhaiya, will you go to Sikandrabad? And this guy, the auto driver, he's left his auto, and he is going and asking other auto walas, will you go to Sikandrabad? Will you go to Sikandrabad? Some who have said yes, they are quoting this much. And I'm like, no. There also, I'm like, I can't pay this much. I've already paid. I'm not going to pay. And again, ideally, I should have paid because I want to get out of the situation. I want to reach home. But no, still, I'm like, no, I'm not going to pay you exorbitant money just because it is my silly mistake or this bhaiya's silly mistake. No. So we reject a few auto walas and I'm just still sitting. But one good presence of mine I had was I opened my Uber app and I was looking for auto walas nearby. And luckily, one auto wala came. I booked an auto and it was 5 minutes away until it was, 1 minute away. And until he came to the place that I was in the auto, I did not come out of the auto. Neither did I tell that other auto wala bhaiya that I have booked another auto. So the new auto wala guy came in the price that I wanted, and he's from Uber, so like safe and all. Then I come down, I get into my new auto, and I again give a lot of emotional things to the old auto wala bhaiya. I'm like, don't do this to any girl. Be very careful. Listen carefully. Don't be on your phone. Blah blah blah. As if Yeah. Anyways, but I have to tell. So I kept yapping to him. I gave him all the gyan, and he's like, yeah, it's okay. You don't need to pay. I'm like, I'm not paying you. Huh, you thought I'm paying you? You need to pay me for all the torture you gave me and all the panic. And my mom still is at home praying, and she's like, where is my daughter? What has happened to my daughter? My husband, who's in a meeting, is again panicking. So anyways, I reached home after 2 hours than intended, and finally, like, it was a chaotic day. I came back and I told all of this, and everybody's bombarding me. You should have been careful. You should have not looked this, that. But that's how stories are made, and that's how you learn a lesson. So girls, be careful. Even if it's an Uber, even if it's not an Uber, keep your eyes open. Don't scroll away. And if the guy does not know where you want to go, then ensure you tell the address at least 10 times so they don't take you anywhere that when by mistake that happens. So that's the story time. If you like this one, then I might make more such videos. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching and listening to my yapping, and until next time, bye.